An electric crowd here in Golden State's Oracle Arena. It's the Philadelphia 76ers facing the NBA champion Golden State Warriors. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Taking a look at Golden State. They've put it all together over the course of their last 7 games. They've only had 1 loss over that span.
And coming off their championship last season, that success, I believe, carried right over into this one. They played at a high level all year long and stand poised to make another run at the title.
Certainly looks that way, Greg. I mean, some teams go through a little bit of a malaise or a hangover after a championship. Not these guys. They've had a terrific year.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. And so in the game for the 76ers, Redick and Covington make up the perimeter. Embiid is out there with Saric. And it's Simmons in at the 1 spot.
And with the Warriors, their ability to score in bunches really is unmatched throughout the league. They'll be going along with the team, and then all of a sudden they have that 20.
Whoa! Talk about bringing it.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Here's Embiid. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And it's in there.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting calls, and for good.
I love that. Yes, indeedy.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Shot on the wing. They get the rebound. Outside for Durant. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Durant's got his 3rd basket of the night. They get it back. Outside, Redick. Pass to Simmons. Back to Redick. Second chance shot. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Saric has got his 2nd bucket tonight. Warriors trail by 5. The drive by Green. Foul on the play, basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance. Clark, when you played, did you have any superstitions or a game day ritual that you would follow?
Superstitions are a waste of time in my book, Kevin. I had none, not any. I like my pregame nap. I'd get a good pregame meal, and then it was about focusing on my assignment for that particular game and night or day. Superstitions, I know a lot of guys have them. They weren't part of my toolkit. Yeah, and he's connecting on a lot of his shots here, shooting a high percentage from the field, really giving his team a boost.
Curry kicks to Durant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, there is a saying now that is pretty accurate. You either sell success or you sell hope. And the process in Philadelphia may have been hard to watch, but it did give their fans hope for a better day.
Nick Stauskas is checked in for Robert Covington. And through all the losing, the fans in Philly have been pretty supportive of the Sixers' goals to draft star talent.
Yeah, and you know what? Thousands of fans coming out to watch the draft lottery is an indication of how optimistic and behind the Sixers these fans are. I mean, trust the process has been their rallying cry.
Curry can't get it to go. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Green. Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And Durant gets double teamed. Green. And it's Golden State with another.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far. And it's just been an avalanche of points here in the early going.
Yeah, you know, both teams scoring at a really steady clip. If you like good offense, you've come to the right spot. This is your game.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Snatched up. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Durant's got 15.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Johnson with a screen on Curry. 4 seconds left. And Johnson with the lay-in good.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Golden State
That shit
Warriors.
was crazy.
Going on an absolute... The 76ers trail. So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, they've got Jared Bayless. Ben Simmons is out there with Stauskas. Then it's Amir Johnson. And it's Luwawu in at the 2.
Put a rookie on that. I gotta get on that, man.
And here are the Warriors now. Curry kicks to McGee. Over Johnson. Bank shot, no good. Philadelphia shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, Kevin Durant is a unique player. LeBron James said he's a 7-footer with 6-foot ball handling skills, a jump shot, and athleticism. It's never been done in our league. Never had a guy that's 7 foot and can do all that, so it sets him apart. Kevin, I'm 6 feet tall. I can broadcast.
You can, and you can write, and by the way, you're in the Hall of Fame. DA, thank you.
And when you watch the Warriors, one thing that just jumps out is their passing. Everyone on this team, they allow the ball to dictate where it goes. Just unselfish to a fault.
Pachulia, he's checked in for the Warriors. And then for Philadelphia, Embiid, he's checked in for Johnson. Saric comes in for Simmons. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Stauskas.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And the Warriors last year averaging right around 30 assists a game as a team. Greg, just a huge number, and they led the league in that regard by a wide margin.
Yeah, the passing they do is what they purpose as well. And I really feel like they have the highest collective basketball IQ in the game. I mean, they get a lot of free points off backdoor cuts or leak outs, and that's all because of their ball movement and awareness as a group.
Outside for Durant. From outside, off the mark.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Bayless dishes to Saric. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist. 6 points for Dario Saric.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Bayless the pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And Kevin Durant again. Durant's got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors. The feed to Embiid. And so he earns it to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Clark, when you watch a team that's clicking on offense, what are some of the smaller things, the small details that are setting them apart?
Well, a couple of things. One is solid screen setting. That's huge because that's an unselfish act when you set a screen to get somebody else open. Then ball movement, being willing to go past a good opportunity for a next pass best opportunity. I think the Golden State Warriors do that as well as any team in basketball. The extra pass, sharing the ball, and giving themselves up for each other.
To the middle. And Saric kicks to Covington. They get it back. And Embiid throws it down.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
West is checked in for Golden State. Patrick McCaw comes in for Thompson. And Simmons, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
You know, that's not how you distribute the ball. It needs to be more focused when making passes like that.
Caspi, he's checked in for David West. Kicks it to Iguodala. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And since 2016, a new front office has taken over in Philadelphia. The new team motto, process to progress. They're looking to turn the corner here.
And the previous Sixers front office distinguished by their patience in rebuilding and, acquiring draft picks. That was the way they were going to build that team. Clark, do you think the Sixers will continue to show that patient approach?
Well, I think they're going to blend it. They're ready to push their chips in and try to win some games now. They want to be a playoff team as soon as possible. You can't continue to lose forever. They want to start winning, and they're on their way.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look. And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Simmons dishes to Embiid. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And it's been a back. The 76ers trail by 6. Durant and Draymond Green, talented forward duo. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Clay in the backcourt. And it's McGee in the center, locking down the middle. That's the Warriors' 5. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Simmons. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Simmons got 12 points in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defense, and I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
The 76ers shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
The 76ers have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe.
Oh! And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Yeah, I'm with you, Kevin, there. I mean, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind them taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Amir Johnson's checked in for Embiid, and Stauskas subbed in for J.J. Redick.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Here's Simmons. McGee with the block. Outside, Green. It's Curry outside. And no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, their last outing was a rough one. Have to be careful of falling in love with that 3.
And you know what, Greg? You can't afford to be a one-function offense. You know what I mean? You've got to be versatile. Got to spread it out and mix it up inside, too.
6 on the shot clock. They kick it out to Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. 10 points for Draymond Green.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team. Great effort, terrific instincts. That's just solid all-around play, Kevin.
And the 76ers with some changes. Luwawu-Cabarrot comes in for Robert Covington. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Simmons. Here's Livingston from the high post.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
Iguodala with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
Fantastic speed on the break. Speed kill, showing no mercy in transition there, partner.
Stauskas, the pass to Johnson. To the paint. Saric. And Pachulia pulls it down.
Watch it here.
Warriors leading by 6. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. The 10-footer. Then Pachulia with the dunk.
And Kevin, plays like that are really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. That's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Luwawu.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Johnson. Robert Covington comes in for Luwawu-Cabarrot. J.J. Redick's checked in for Nick Stauskas. And Simmons subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Here's Embiid. Embiid.
Oh.
Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Curry's shot is good.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Well, you know, the D just hasn't been there for real. I mean, these shooters are getting any perimeter shot they want. It's a bunch of warm-up jump shots out there.
From deep. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Warriors ahead. And thanks for joining us again as the 4th quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Warriors leading by 5. Taking a look at the 76ers. The young stars, Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. Redick and Covington make up the perimeter. And it's Bayless in at the point. Here's Simmons. And he uses the glass on the layup. Golden State's gotten the 3-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jared Bayless. That's his first foul. And the Warriors with some changes. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Pachulia. Young comes in for Green. And it's Livingston in for Klay Thompson. Here's Durant. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Now here's Bayless, guarded by Curry. And Bayless kicks to Simmons. And the rejection by Iguodala. Here's Durant. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And for the Sixers this summer, all the talk was whether they'd get the Lakers pick if it fell outside the top 3. They end up swapping picks with the Kings, who jump into the top 3.
Yeah, and Kings ended up, Kevin, getting the Sixers pick at number 5. Still a jump from the 8th spot in the draft order, so not all bad for them. That goes back to 2015 when the Kings made a trade to clear cap space for Rajon Rondo.
Livingston kicks to Durant. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
West is checked in for the Warriors. Here's Livingston. Here's Iguodala. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now here's Bayless. Defense is right there. 4 on the clock. Makes it off the glass.
Hey, and when guys at this level are that close to the basket, they ain't missing. I mean, especially when there's no defense in the neighborhood.
Livingston kicks to Iguodala. There's a screen. Poked away. Stolen by Bayless. Redick is in the corner. Again, Philadelphia.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Livingston, that's good. And the Warriors lead by 7. 76ers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Covington in the corner. Now here's Bayless. He's covered by Livingston. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Covington. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. That's on Nick Young. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Warriors?
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And the 76ers also making a change. Saric has checked in for Jared Bayless.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Brett Brown's huddle with his team. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively. He said, make the easy play, take care of the ball. We can't afford to just give away golden opportunities. We'll see if they can clean it up, guys.
Thank you, David.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Here's Durant, and then Durant with the jam.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
And McGee kicks to Green. From outside, off the mark. The 76ers trailed by 6. Embiid in the corner. Durant against Covington. .109 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Durant. It's good.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Curry brings the double. Covington gets to Embiid. Here's the 3. And it's Durant missing.
Good guy, bro.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.